200 grams of chopped up sirloin. Rise and shine, YouTube. What is up? So back with another video. This video is going to be my rebound diet, how I'm kind of approaching the rebound phase. Not too much different than it was in the past, you know, keeping it clean. Some guys go the post-show phase and try and like put on like 20 pounds. It's so hard to not do that whenever you're in that post-show phase because you got food back in you, your energy's good, you look crazy full, you look crazy pumped up in the gym. So you're just like, I just want to slam everything I see in sight. And that's not the approach me and my coach want to take. That's not the approach I want to take, because if you think about it, if you put too much fat on in the first couple of days or weeks after a show, you can only push so far and for so long in an off season or in a bulk phase or whatever you want to call it. If you get super fat, all you're going to be doing is like maintaining that fatness for weeks, months ahead. A little bit slower in the beginning is always a better approach in my opinion. Up my morning routine, I'll wake up, say my prayer for the day. And I think all you guys could take away is whenever you do like your morning prayer, if you do a morning prayer, if you don't, you should. But if you do, make it like really in depth, like from the soul, and that like kickstarts your day, or at least it does for me. But I do my prayer, laundry, the dishes here, do my vacuums like you saw me, my ab routine, get that cardio done, 30 minutes fasted, quick and easy, pose a little bit, and get my shower, get my food ready for the day, and then I roll into the day. But 2.5, 3 weeks post-show, up 4 pounds above my pre-peak week. My pre-peak week low weight was 144.8. I went on stage about 140, 145.9, 146.8, somewhere in that range. 148.8, so up about 4 pounds post-show, 3 weeks, and that's keeping it quite lean. Training's been really good. You never really realize how much prep stinks until you get out of prep and then you start training again and you realize the difference between prep training and like well-fed training. It's ridiculous. Like you feel, I mean, obviously more energy, more drive, more like grit, more like whenever you're in the gym and you're like low calories, whatever, you're just like, I don't want to be here. So having that back is really cool. Training's been really good. New split is awesome. That's going to be my next video for you guys. We'll be going over my new split, so y'all will see that in the future. Been going really good. Always when you have new exercises, it's like those newbie gains you get when you first start working out. It's like you get sore from literally doing anything. Like you get like, there's a bunch of new exercises that I'm doing for this split or whatever, and like the first day I did them, the next day I woke up like, yo, I can't feel my back is, I can't move my back. I'm so sore. 2 meals off plan since the show was over, and just been doing my thing, eat my meals, training, doing the thing, doing the damn thing. So full day of eating on the way. I entered the break room for our first meal of the day, 9 o'clock for our first meal. So we have 250 grams of rice, 200 grams of tilapia, 50 grams of spinach, and a new fruit got added to my diet. Blueberries at 1 meal, banana at 1, and I had a blueberries at 2, but I kind of wanted like a diverse variety of fruits I'm doing. So now I'm doing 50 grams of cherries with this meal, post-workout meal. But since I'm not training today, it's my rest day, I can just have it whenever. So I decided to have it for meal 1. First cold like spell in Arkansas, and it is like fucking 30 degrees right now, and it is fucking freezing. Look at and it is freezing. Like, look, my nose is red, my hands red. But yeah, so I'm gonna get done yapping, watch a little bit of YouTube, and get back to work. But meal 1 going down, I'll be back. My lunch break will be a little bit of a rush, I think. I'm going to get some blood work done, or a consultation for the blood work or whatever. But next time I'll see you guys will be at my lunch break or meal 2. So back to the break room, got our meal warmed up, got the meal all ready and everything. I'm gonna be on the go today, won't be in the break room for my lunch break, so I'm gonna go get some blood get some consultation and stuff done for my blood work, so take y'all with me for that as well. But got everything wrapped up and get to the truck now. I've been wanting to get some like good blood work done for a little bit, just to see like my natural like test levels are, FSH, LH, any kind of that cool stuff, just to know like where my blood work's at, just to know. And my hometown that does labs and everything for like a super discounted price that I didn't even know about, so that's gonna be really cool to get done. But I'm gonna run there. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, and then I'm gonna try and just smack my meal in my truck, I guess. I've loved to check like my hormone levels and all that kind of stuff whenever I was on prep, because that would have been quite iffy to look at with like how low food was and how high cardio was. But now we're a couple weeks post show, so everything should look a little bit more correct or whatever. It should not be allowed to be this cold already. I am such a warm weather fan. This cold's kicking my ass, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But getting to the truck now. We're at park right here. Okay. Get to the truck. I'm gonna knock this little consultation out and get it appointment scheduled, and then I'll see you guys for the meal. Alrighty, so appointment's done. Appointment is set in. That was pretty easy. Just went in there, filled out a little bit of paperwork. And now I'm getting my bloods done on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So that'll be good. Show you guys the results from that and all that kind of stuff. But now I'm going to get into my next meal, which I'm they just got really close to me. But I'm going to show you the guys the next meal, and I'm going to slay them in the truck. Got 200 grams of chopped up sirloin and 100 grams of greens. This would typically be my meal 5, but that's meal 5. 200 grams of sirloin, 100 grams of green beans, put a little salt and pepper on it. I usually would put a little bit of mustard if I was at work, but we are in the truck today. So I'm gonna get this down, get back to work, and then I'll see you guys in the break room for meal 3.
A home location, right? He travels. He has no like actual homestead. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Goes all around, man, which is cool. Like that.
About time. Back to the break room. I'm starving. That pick run took me way longer than I expected, so I got back here a little later than I wanted to, but whatever. So for meal 3, we have 200 grams of tilapia, 200 grams of rice, 100 grams of green beans, and we've also got 100 grams of blueberries. Same meals as before. Same meals, different day. One tip I'll give all you guys, and with dieting and everything, is the simpler you can keep it and the more consistent you can, or the simpler you can keep it, so you have to put less thought into what you're eating, the easier it will be to adhere to for a longer time. And if you're able to adhere to it for a longer time, you're gonna make more results. So keep your diet simple, keep it easy, make sure you're getting in micronutrients, your micros and macros, but other than that, just keep it simple. All right, so the day's over. The day's over. The ship. Wait, have y'all ever seen the back of a Walmart? Hold up. What up, Nick?
Where you been, man?
I've been here.
I was getting you like 3 weeks.
Oh, shoot. Later, brother. So many people in here. Get me out. We're gonna get a few groceries. Gotta get some beef. I'm gonna get some milk for my grandpa. And then I'm gonna run over there and visit him. He wanted me to print out some pictures for him at Walmart. You know, like the little really quick, like 1 hour print thingy. So I printed those out for him. Then I'm gonna run over there and visit him, do a little bit of cleaning and stuff like that. And then get back to the house, and I want to start on some GI health, gut gastrointestinal health studying from Dom Kuza, and that'll be that. So I'm gonna get all these groceries and stuff, and then get over there. So I know this is no excuse to like, not, talk to family or like be a good person or whatever, but having like the time from prep given back to me of not having to do, let's just say cardio, that's in the depths of prep, that's 2 hours of my day that's gone. And then, if I spend time posing, that's like an hour. And then all that stuff just like adds up. And like whenever I'm out of prep now and stuff, and have a little bit more time on my hands. Plus today I'm also off the gym, so I work like the 6 to 3 schedule. So like I have to be able to like give back to the family, like, you know, help a little bit more if he needs a little bit of that. Go visit family and stuff like that. So that's always a fun part of coming out of prep. It's like, oh shit, I can kind of live life again. Because when you're getting ready for a show, you're just like head down. You know, you don't have to be a dickhead, obviously, but like you're just like head down, really focused on what you're doing. And then when you get out of prep, it's a little bit more, you can be a little bit more lively and stuff like that. So that's always nice. But beef. So glad that beef's back on the meal plan, brother. Yoink. 2.5 pounds or 2.25 pounds of 96.4 beef in the cart. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the milk. There's so many people. Oh, here goes nothing. I just saw my little buddy from high school, Ethan. Love that dude for real. He's so like nonchalant and just chill about everything and anything. Need more people like that for real. You know, I don't get stressed around like a bunch of people when I'm working, but good God, whenever I'm off the clock, this amount of people is stressing me the hell out. Milk and beef acquired. Going to pay for this shit and getting the hell out of here. Oh, I may get me a little something to drink up front. Yeah. Called like Starburst sparkling ice drinks, like 0 calories. They're so good. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a minute yet. That's what I'm getting. 0 sugar or whatever it's called, 0 calorie. Milos. Hype for this. So many people. Now for the most important part, the returning of the buggy. If you're the kind of person that ever leaves a buggy, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. It's the easiest task that you can do to help out and make like a store look better, and you leave your cart out. Unbelievable. But now, I think it's... Ugh. My truck still smells like steak and meat. All right, so back to the truck. Day's wrapped up. Like diet and the theme behind this video goes, everything's really the same. Just a little bit more fats, a little bit more carbs, but bodybuilding is bodybuilding. It's just bodybuilding foods. You see a lot of guys will go post show and do like a bunch of food challenges or like 20,000 calorie challenges or change up all their food selections or yada yada yada. It's like, it's not where it's at, bro. Just get back to what you're doing, up the food a little bit, and keep doing the bodybuilding thing. You know, I don't get the point. Me personally, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not hating on guys that do that. I'm just saying like my approach and what I prefer to do is just use the foods I was using. They were working before. They tasted good. Just keep doing that same thing. That's it. So probably be about time for meal 4, which I will show you guys next, but I will see you at meal 4. Yo. So finally back to the crib. I cleaned up and stuff from Papa's and just sitting down for meal 4, which I'm very excited for. So on my days off when I don't train, I do for meal 4 or for my cream of rice meal on my days off, instead of doing 100 grams of cream of rice, I'll do 50 grams of cream of rice and a rice cake because I have some left over from my show. And one rice cake is about the same in calories and carbs as 50 grams of cream of rice. I like getting the cream of rice and like putting it on the rice cake, kind of like a crunch, and you have like the cream of rice on top. It is one of the best combos, and I think I've talked about it before, but y'all gotta try it if you haven't. But 50 grams cream of rice, 50 grams of banana, and got one rice cake. I honestly think that I could live off of peanut butter, rice cakes, cream of rice, beef, rice, and eggs for the rest of my life. Like, that was the first meal I had the morning after the show. 4 of the eggs that I cooked and brought to my show, 400 grams of rice, and a bunch of beef, and like a fuck ton of salt. And I'm just like, and then I had like 5 rice cakes with peanut butter. And I was like, I could live with the peanut butter is my thing, bro. Peanut butter, almond butter, just some kind of nut butter is so good. But now I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna cook up that beef that I bought earlier, and then that'll be part of my last meal actually. But I'm just gonna sit down, get this eaten up, do a little bit of stuff on my computer, and that'll be that. So, guys, at meal 5. Alrighty, so we are wrapping up the day finally. Got meal 5 here. I don't know why I got really tired all of a sudden working on my computer, so I was like, spend about an hour and a half, hour 45. Brother, I'm making my meal. I'm gonna get wrapped up a little early today and get a little bit of extra sleep, which I can always benefit from. So we got meal 5 here. Got 160 grams of 96.4 ground beef. We got 2 eggs, 150 grams of rice, and 100 grams of spinach. Get a good shot of that. Beautiful. Honestly, bro, beef, eggs, and rice is probably my favorite like dish. So this is probably my favorite meal of the day, to be honest. Whenever this rice gets up, some more eggs, maybe like one more egg with some fruit, this meal is gonna be a banger. Wrap on today's full day of eating. Same foods as always, same everything. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this meal down. I'm watching an old podcast of Lee with a Nile Nega there. It's a really good podcast talking about some stuff. I love you guys. God bless all of you that are watching the videos. Let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see next. And I will see y'all in the next video, which will be some training. So, love you guys.